What a
Like,
beautiful man up there.
oh God. Okay. Well, I guess I'll intro this one.
Oh, yeah.
Now that Chuck Norris is dead, we're on to my new least favorite Chuck Schumer, who is the current Democratic minority leader in the Senate, and another one of those like absolute pains in my ass. Excuse me.
More dangerous than it was before. So it's worse. Trump's Iran war has strengthened the Iranian regime and made the United States position worse. Gas prices. At home here, American families have paid the price for this war. Gas prices have skyrocketed in just a matter of days. They're not going to change until August. And in general, the world oil markets will be unsettled for years from now. Several years from now, Americans in the world will still be paying the price.
I love how Chuck Schumer will say that as if Israel's not the one that's like,
Well, that's because he said that his number one job in the Senate is to make sure that that America never stops being Israel's ally. Like,
yeah,
he is cold-hearted. Like, this is the kind of stuff that makes it hard to talk about, because if you talk about dual loyalty, people automatically think that you're trying to make the anti-Semitic slur. And I'm like, no, in this case, this is a U.S. senator actively putting the interests of a foreign nation above our own. And that's fucking weird and shouldn't happen.
Like, he really shouldn't even be up there. Like, the Trump's Iran war. Like, no, this is Israel's Iran war that we jumped onto.
Yeah, I mean,
I
they
love
could say
how they
Trump
brought up
slash
the word with
Israel. Like, yeah, no. And also, like, the charisma master here. Like, the way that he was, like, completely dead toned, and then all of a sudden goes, years!
years,
And then back to
I
dead.
tell you.
And then back to dead tone. Like, this is the leader of the highest ranked Democrat in the country, everybody.
It is old. It's hard to get that much gumption out, like, more than one time.
Yeah, he gets more excited talking about the Baileys, the fake voter family that he invented.
He needs to go. And, on last episode when we had Sean Briscoe on, he was talking about how, AOC could dethrone him. And I
Yeah.
hope, I have my qualms with AOC, don't get me wrong. But
She still
he is still exponentially better than this old decrepit hag that we have.
Higher price for gas prices than before the war started. Iran's nuclear ambition, worse. The bottom line is that Iran still has its nuclear stockpile, its nuclear ambitions. Iran still has its nuclear stockpile. Its nuclear ambitions are still unchecked, if not accelerated. And finally, American credibility. The nations of the world are furious at Trump. The Europeans, the Asians, even the Middle Eastern allies. They say, what the hell is he doing?
Clearly.
I don't think he gives a flying fuck about anything.
No.
He comes off like a dude who was told he has to give a speech.
Also, the way that he said the stockpile is a nuclear ambition of Iran like 3 times. I was
Not
like,
the talking point, but he had to have that talking
Yeah.
point in his
If
essay.
I was Iran, I would be fighting hard as fuck to get nukes, because once you have nukes,
oh yeah,
then war becomes a little
Yeah,
bit more.
we've talked about it before.
Yeah.
We've talked about it before. That's exactly what happened with Libya. Was they convinced Gaddafi to give up his nukes, and under the impression that we would leave him the fuck alone. And the second he gave up those nukes,
It's the Hasanabi nuke doctrine.
Yeah.
If you don't have nukes, get nukes. If
Mhm.
you have nukes, keep nukes. If you're accused of nukes and don't have nukes, get them.
Like, there's a reason that we're not North Korea right now trying to liberate their people.
This motherfucker he got all dressed up. He brought a fucking graphic and everything to announce a press conference to fucking stand there and say nothing.
Yep.
He wasn't prepared.
He couldn't even read it off.
Oh, he was prepared.
There was
He
a
brought
couple
the
steps
board.
that he said worse, worse, and then he missed the last.
He was prepared as much as like my 7-year-old had, with a presentation that I made for her. That's how prepared she was.
highest ranked Democrat in the country right now. Do we all feel great about the Democratic Party and the direction it's going?
No.
Good.
No.
Okay.
And the United States' diplomatic position and credibility in the world is dramatically worse because of this war. So just in summary, this war has made us worse off today than before it started.
No fucking shit.
Really?
Give us nothing.
No way, we're worse off. Holy
Also, my board says worse for all of these categories you can clearly read. So obviously the point that I'm making here is this is all worse.
When have we ever gone to war and been like, we're doing better now?
yeah.
But also,
But even then, we
Well,
weren't doing that much better.
I thought of the other day that I think is kind of funny. Isn't it funny how we always categorize wars by the place that we're invading?
I think there's only like 5 countries that we haven't been in.
And our next clip has to do with something we did briefly mention in our last episode, which if you haven't watched it, go watch it. It's awesome. It has Sean Briscoe in it. He's great.